And now, Tom in America, a film that everybody is talking about here at the Montreal Film Festival. And we're here with the producer,
That's correct.
Roy
Whoa.
Wool. And everybody's talking about your film, but first I want to explain how we came to be here. Catherine Walker,
Yeah.
who is in A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which I just adored. I have it as on my Facebook page. It's like, the photo, Bryce and Lisa and Lauren all doing that door thing, I have that in my apartment, I listen to the music all the time. And Catherine friended me on Facebook and has gone on several times, in various parts, and she was talking about Tom in America, which I thought she was in, but actually she's not in it.
No.
Her husband is in it.
That's correct.
Who is?
The poster boy.
Oh, that's her husband.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No wonder she was trying to see this.
Yeah.
That's her husband?
Yeah.
Okay. I obviously don't know them very well, but
Yeah. He plays actually the inspiration for the main character, which is a doll called Tom of Finland, which is a.
I have
I'm not
that
sure if
doll.
Do you have that doll? Yeah. Oh, that's
No,
good
I
to
don't.
hear.
I wanted that doll, but
Oh.
I never got it.
We actually bought a few of them as just memorabilia. So, and the foundation, Tom of Finland Foundation, actually is a part of the film as well.
I
And,
love it. Everybody's
yeah.
talking about this film.
Who are these people?
The people who are here at the festival, the
That's great.
administration,
That's good to
everybody
hear.
who's seen it,
Yeah.
other filmmakers are talking
Yeah.
about it. So tell our viewers what it's about, because I haven't had a chance to see it yet.
Well, I have a copy of it here, but Tom in America is about it's a gay and lesbian themed love story.
Oh,
And,
I like it even more now.
Yeah, but it's not about a coming out story. It's a story about love, about compromises, about sacrifices people make. A lot of people make, actually, more than we
So
know.
I'm covering another gay movie without knowing I was covering it. Okay, this is just,
Yeah.
I know, a homing instinct. This is
Yeah.
what I want to look like. This is my goal weight. Anyway, you can't see that probably, but...
So the film stars Burt Young and Sally Kirkland.
And I know Sally Kirkland very well.
Yeah, and
She was my first guest.
Oh, is that right?
28 years ago.
Probably a little bit of a time ago, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's wonderful. So is Bert. It was amazing to work with them.
This is the biggest thing that's happened in her career in the year. No, it's a
Well, she-
wonderful thing for Sally. Go on.
She's actually very busy. She produces as well. She does a lot of films. She does a lot of panel work in many festivals. But yeah, so the film is it's a love story between Burt Young and Sally Kirkland, and the whole film revolves around an anniversary, 50th year anniversary of their marriage, and it starts with this big scene, intimate scene where their best friends are around and everybody's happy and there's no secrets. There's no, everything is out, open, and honest. And so actually, Bert, he's playing this character named Michael. He works at a flea market, and one day he finds this doll, and he doesn't know what the doll is about, and it's actually a Tom of Finland doll. And he researches on it, and he realizes that it's based on this artist who was in Finland and who used to draw. I'm sure you know more about.
Yes, I do.
Well, go ahead.
Enough
you can take
said.
Enough said. So he realizes that it's based on an artist that used to draw a lot of like gay pornographic sort of
Yes,
images.
I know.
Yeah.
Tom and I grew up together, as it were. But anyway,
Is that right?
Yeah. Well,
Well, yeah, I know what you're saying. but
true
but yeah,
story. Yeah.
but yeah, the more
He's my favorite cartoonist. Yeah.
He's my favorite cartoonist too, actually. But so he researches on the doll, and suddenly his deep sort of repressed some of his thoughts come to back to his mind. He starts seeing Tom in his dreams, actually, and we had to really work on our casting and find someone that looks like the doll itself. And
I think you did it.
and it really took a long time. We auditioned a lot of people, and so there's this reality and dream sequences that sort of merge into one another, and the whole thing leads up to this hotel room that they go to celebrate their 50th year anniversary. It was the hotel that they were 50 years ago. They were there. And long story short, Sally, she plays Betty, and she's aware that something's different, and they start talking about this, and now they have to make a choice. What's going to happen next? You know, at the age of 75 or so.
Oh my goodness.
What do they do about this? You know, and most of the film is about that.
So, my friend Catherine Walker was here in Montreal, and Facebook pictures all over the place with her and her husband being here. But I got here after she and he left.
Yeah, they all left. We actually came here like 20 people. We brought a lot of people from New York.
No.
They were
I'm
here
so
for
sorry.
the first 4 or 5 days of the festival, and I decided to stay afterwards. So.
I'm glad you're still here to talk about this, because I promised her, you know, I'm coming, I'm looking for, and then of course they were absolutely no help finding, because they didn't know who Catherine Hall was, who's not even in it, or
she's not in
that's
the
not her name either.
Maybe she'll be in another film of ours. You know, Flavio and I were working on a new.
Tell me
film.
about your director.
Flavio Alves. He's a Brazilian-born director.
Okay.
Who made a few films before this. He's a producer himself, but he's a director as well. And his last film before this, The Secret Friend, got into over 100 festivals, about 25 or so Best Film Awards.
Wow.
And yeah, so this is the short that we did together. It's a short film based on a feature that we have, and we decided to shoot it as a short first. And we also have a couple of other projects that we're developing, and that's the story.
So how did you get involved with this, Roy?
Yeah, well, I in producing or the film itself.
Well, the film. I mean.
Yeah, well,
or
Flavio
both.
and we produced another feature together, and that's where I met him. We were producing a film together through another friend of ours.
Okay.
And we hit it off, and he's an amazing person, and
I'm sorry he's not here.
Yeah,
Or none
I'm
of
sorry
them
as well.
are.
Actually, he's
Maybe
one
we'll
of the
catch
rare,
up with you later.
Yeah,
He's one of the rare. What? I'm sorry.
He's one of the rare directors, because I work with a lot of directors, and
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he has a different set of because it's not just about making a film, it's about sharing some ideas, and that's why
I don't ordinarily get a producer on the show, so tell us about that.
Yeah, it's his last film was also about an elderly subject. This one is about 2 elderly, so his main focus, one of his focuses is definitely
They're
that.
not elderly to me.
Well, that's it's relative, of course. I mean,
They're older.
Yeah, older. Let's say that, and they are the main characters, and we have a risque scene in Tom in America. If you guys decide to watch it soon, you'll see what I mean.
I'll watch it immediately.
And, so we try to be we try to go to the world of people that are let's say a little bit older than myself, and see their intimate world and what it's about.
I like this.
Because there isn't a lot of films like that. So
No, there aren't.
yeah, there aren't. Yeah. So I'm here, super happy to be in Montreal. And
Isn't it great here?
it's great. It's super international, which I really appreciate. I have an international background myself. I'm
Which is
very
what? Tell
mixed.
us about it.
I'm born in Israel, but my mother is from Argentina. My dad is Turkish,
Wow.
and I lived in Canada for a little bit, about 8 years. I lived in New York for 5 years, and I grew up in Turkey. So it's I really like.
Will we be
this.
able to see a little bit of Tom in America, like perhaps right now?
Right now, here in the market?
We could cut in a clip.
Let's think about that.
All right, we'll think about it. Much easier editing-wise.
Well, you know what? I'm sure it should be fine, but we'll talk about what we've seen, I guess. That's the producer in me, obviously. So, yeah, but yeah, it would be nice to show. Absolutely. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Roy.
Super
Thank
nice
you.
meeting you.
Yes,
Super nice
it
meeting
really is. And my best to Jean and Catherine, my Facebook friends who I've never met, but hopefully soon.